The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Good evening and welcome to the Romani Jigisha Technical Center. It is a beautiful Saturday evening and we have had just a light drizzle earlier and we are here about to kick off the lone game for today. It's the Sunset Homes female game. It's the Superstars, so they will be up against the Diamond Queens FC. The man in the middle, it's Amral. The Superstars, decked in their blue and white trim with a pink and blue tops And Diamond Queens FC in their black and white. I've not seen, well, yes, I've now seen the keeper for the Queens. Captain of the Queens. She's out again. She's out for the season due to injury. That's Christopher. And we wish her a speedy recovery. And she'll be fit and ready to go next season. So kicking from right to left, it is going to be the Superstars. And from left to right, it's going to be the Diamond Queens FC. Diamond Queens are still waiting on their keeper, who is putting on her final bits of pearls and ensuring that she's ready and raring to go. Clearly missing from the defense of the Superstars this evening is Brown. I guess that is through injury. You know, lately as you enter the stadium, you know, there is just this silent, this sadness. And we hope that this will soon pass. It's gone. Ball has been given away very early in the first minute and seconds. It's an opportunity for Superstars to score. And ball not cleared. Still in the box. Shot coming across and goal. 20 seconds in the game. With 20 seconds in the game, a ball coming in from Edmead on the right flank. Ball given away. And it wasn't dealt with by Hodge. Hodge was there. She attempted to clear. And wasn't able to clear the ball. Could have easily put it away behind for a corner. She was looking to go downfield and losing out, and the ball goes into the back of the net. 20 seconds in the game. It's 1-0. Believe it or not. And again, what we saw, similarly, it has happened again. That is a poor first touch from Linton. And this time it's blocked and cleared. In that first occasion, this occasion, it's knocked out of touch, and it's going to be a throw-in for the Queens. 1-0 in the second minute of play. Goal coming in the first minute with some 20 seconds on the clock. Ball is with Johnson. Gives it to Johnson. Johnson doesn't control. Loses out. Here is Ferguson. Ball. Oh. That was Thomas Guilty of taking that one off the boot of Ferguson. Should have gone in space. Didn't do that. And guilty of losing out here. Here comes Edmead. Robbed there of the ball. Picked up by Linton. Linton. Robbed by Johnson. Ball cleared momentarily. Watley. Gets around Lewis. Ball across. Cleared by Hodge. Hodge knocks it long way downfield. Thomas. Romney picks it up in the back. That's here is Hodge. Ball across off the boot of Harley. And it goes into touch. That's Williams over there. Sorry, that's Larissa Williams. Playing right back for the Superstars. And the central defense is Shadwa. And the new defender trying to fill some big boots. Ball coming across and cleared off the line. Shot coming in. No! That's a handball. That's a handball. Not seen, not spotted, but into the arms of the keeper. And that's a miss kick. Cleared partially by Lewis. No, ball not downfield. Thomas picks it up. Thomas. Is it the Ferguson? Lack of communication there between Ferguson and Thomas. Thomas wanting to get onto that one. I'm going to take the ball off the foot of our teammate. So Tahira Johnson falling on that space that you would see normally being filled by the prolific Brown. Free kick. And it's going to be Linton who is going to take this free kick. Not satisfied with the amount of heads I'm seeing there for the Queens at all. Ball into the air. Whoa, attempted. Oh, that was a good effort. And it's going to go for a corner. It wasn't dealt with well by the keeper. She fumbled and had that one been on target, it could have been one goal back for the Queens. It could have been on even terms. Linton again to serve it in. Ball, cross. Hodge picks it up looking for Ferguson. And Hodge has to track back, and she's doing so very quickly. It's a dangerous too. It is a ball served in. Johnson shoots, goal! In the 8th minute of play, Johnson scores. Ball coming on from the right wing. Serving to the middle. Onto the boot of Johnson. And she buried it to the right of the keeper, who had absolutely no chance. Again, ball given away. It's Johnson who pushes it wide. Oh, attempted to. Good interception there momentarily. And Edmead chips over herself. She gets back up and tackles, but it's Lewis who clears. Thomas looking to come out with this one. Won't get past Shadwa. Colleen to Kalia. Confronted there by Harley. She won't get around Harley. Harley clears it. Knocks it touch. It's going to be a throw. Edmead will take the throw. That combination up front with Watley and Johnson. Always going to be dangerous. Oh, well, Gums almost on our keeper. It's Colleen to Kalia. Ball toss on the front. It's a goal. It's goal. It's goal number 3 in the 10th minute of play. And that one came off the boot of Smins. That one came off the boot of Smins. It's 3-0. 3-0. And we are just in the 10th minute of play. The Queens with the ball. It's it forward. Hodge confronted there. It's going to be cleared by, ball comes off the boot of Hodge. And it's going to be a throw for the Queens. Hippolyte. Making that tackle. Lewis with the throw. Ball hits wide to on the right flank. It is Watley down the right flank. Watley it is. Watley, Smins, and Johnson. And that one, she went on it went alone and hit it wide. And she had help in the middle, refused from using it, and imagine just shooting it wide. As we say, good evening and welcome to the man himself, Doc. He's in the house. Doc, welcome.
Good evening, Miller, and I wasn't able to see the first goal, but I got a very good view of the second one when I was coming in, and from what I saw, it looks like more of the same from the Diamond Queens. They're being exploited on that right-hand side.
Here is Smins. Ball coming across. Defended. Smins again to, that was Colleen with a shot off, going wide. And, well, yeah, the ball was hit. It came from the right side. On that occasion, it was Edmead. It was given away. It came down the right flank and cut in an easy goal in the first 20 seconds of play.
So again, it's the same issues that we were talking about with the Diamond Queens over on in terms of pretty much the formation that they're using. They're not really allowing for their wing backs to do any sort of work defensively.
Here is Johnson. She has to turn back. Cleared by Lewis. Tussle here for the ball. It's Thomas. Knocks it wide. She's going to give it away to Larissa, who clears. Linton sends Thomas. That's a long ball. Shadwa is there. Shadwa knocks it into touch. And it's going to be a throw in to the Queens.
You can see that the man coach Akimel, he's taking over the coaching duties for the superstars right now, as I can see the man, Coach Alaric, he's down in the crowd, it looks like, just there on the barricade. He's not in the dugout tonight, so Coach Akimal is taking over the duties. As it's going to be the shining stars over this in the superstars, sorry, in the center of the park, looking to add to their 3-goal lead here in this the 14th minute of play. It's 3-0. A pass looking again to exploit on the right hand side, but in the end it was cut out only as far as the superstars again, but too heavy on the touch. The Diamond Queens looking to break, and a miscontrol in the end allows for the superstars to move over towards the right hand side again. They're looking to exploit over on the right hand side. Ball comes central, and now superstars over towards the left. The superstars, they're looking to exploit the width again. Here they come down the left hand side this time. She has two options in the box, and both Johnson and Smeans opts to go towards the edge of the box. Ball will run all the way through to the Diamond Queens, and a miss there on the clearance, and eventually gets lumped forward there by, I think that's Harley at the back.
Yes, again, a bit of indecision there by the Queens. Guilty of... when the ball is in the 18-yard box, there is absolutely no time to think. Oh. And exactly what I'm saying, no time to think. In the 15th minute of play, it's goal number 4.
What a shot with the left foot there. Just turning, swiveling, and firing off a very good shot into the bottom corner to the left of the goalkeeper. And it's 4-0. And I fear for what the score might turn into.
Well, it's a goal fest. It's the final game of this Sunset Home Female League. And the superstars looking for a goal fest. Smeans turns, looks for Johnson, finds Johnson. Johnson feeds it to Colleen, who knocks it wide. Collier serving the ball out to the left to Colleen, who made a mess of that one and hitting it wide of the left upright.
If you've scored 4 goals in 15 minutes, then you are on track to score more than double digits. It's been a very poor defending, you have to say, from the Diamond Queens so far. They've not looked composed at all there at the back. Here come the superstars again. Having too much time on the ball, you have to say. Giving too much time by the Diamond Queens. Allows a turn now. Looks to go back into the center of the park. Picked up by Linton. Now it's Thomas looking to drive forward. It's going to run all the way out to the player in Alanis Hodge. Over on the right-hand side. All the way out to Watley. Watley looking to drive forward. Watley using all the space given to her by the Diamond Queens. Watley puts it in. This one is miscontrolled by Smeans, and the shot is not too close to the target, not too much of a threat to the goal, and it's going to be a goal kick.
Yes, Edmead on that occasion going for a one-time shot, and I could not keep it down and hitting it wide and high over the target.
It's going to be the Diamond Queens. It's a poor goal kick, and the superstars are in here. Shot comes in. Ooh, that was very close to the far corner. Not too far away at all there by Johnson, and it almost made it 5-0.
And what you have to know about Collier, especially for Collier Johnson, she doesn't have to get inside the 18-yard box. The moment that you allow her space outside the box, she is going to shoot. Once you gave her a glimpse at goal, she is going to shoot.
Here they come again. Shot comes in this time.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
That's beautifully placed by Collier Johnson.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
She can do it with her right. She can do it with her left. And it is absolutely wonderful. I think it's a hat-trick for her already.
Already. In the first 18 minutes of play, Collier has already secured a hat-trick. And this is exactly what I was just saying. even before I was finished saying so, you cannot allow her space at all. The moment you allow her any sort of space, even outside the 18-yard box, you are spelling, you are asking for trouble because she's going to shoot and she's capable of shooting with both feet.
Well, if you're looking on the international scene, you will see a player by the name of Erling Haaland. He scored a hat trick today within a half hour. He scored a hat trick today in the first 30 minutes. Johnson has shattered that one today. She scored hers in 18.
Well, in the first half an hour, this has been beaten by some, almost double the time. Because she scored her hat trick within the first 18 minutes.
And I was speaking to
The
it even
Bluetooth
more
device is ready to
from
pair.
younger players who are not as seen, because what we are seeing right now, there are a number of our players who have become benches themselves. They're sitting on the bench that if you don't watch carefully, you take them for part of the bench.
You look at a team like, I don't want to call out any teams, but you look at a team like Lions or a team like Spartans, or even a team like Diamonds. There's so much young talent on the benches that are not able to get onto the field of play due to the high volume of players on the rosters. Then they're just going to end up sitting down on the bench and not getting much play time at all, because there's no space for them on the field. You can only play 22 players maximum at a time on a football field.
And one of the things that
The
talent
Bluetooth
because they are
device
sitting
is
on the
ready to
bench.
pair.
So if you have the different age groups, the under 17, the under 15, the under 13s, you know, and then you there is a progression going on. So you see them at age 13 and you see a flaw, and you know by age 15 that you can deal with that. And so as they grow, you know, it is very hard to get an adult to change something that has been embedded in them. But if from a young age you spot something and you spot a flaw, you will be able, you know, coming through the rank to deal with that.
And I also don't think it's fair on the young players that they have a high school tournament or a primary school tournament and nothing. It's just another high school or primary school tournament, and they sit around for 12 months until it's time for high school tournament again.
Exactly. You know, and sometimes you want to even call it the high school tournament a waste of time.
It's Maroon House for senior boys. I'll tell you straight up, Maroon House is the only team that's going to win the male senior boys tournament for
how many years? Why? Because when you look at the Maroon House team, you know, almost 90% of Maroon House,
the entire team, they have about 15 players who are national team. They had the national team on the 19 goalkeeper, the under 19 backup goalkeeper, the entire defense, entire midfield, entire attack, and about 4 substitutes. As a shot comes in there, it's over the bar.
And so it is so one-sided that if I know who's the winner, you know, I will just come out to play. You will not see me giving that extra effort, knowing that I have a chance, my house have a chance, my team has a chance. And so we have to be smarter than this. We have to really look at development deeper than we are doing, because in order to take our sport forward, in order to really take our sport forward, we really, really have to get down to the grassroots.
Yes, and you know, it's very sad to see teams at the high school level having to forfeit games because their players aren't showing up. It's not a good sight to see, because they feel like coming into the game they don't have a chance of winning, so they say, what's the point in even showing up? Here come the Diamond Queens looking to break forward. And again, they're just swarmed by the superstars.
I wish that the Diamond Queens, you know, would learn faster than they are doing, though. Because if we notice what the superstars have been doing when they get the ball, there's hardly any traffic down that middle. And so what the Queens are doing, they are taking the ball down the middle. And that is not what Superstar is doing. Superstar is using the wings. And the The Diamond Queens are trying to come down the middle in a high traffic area. This was a good shot.
Oh, that's a great shot, rattling the crossbar.
It was rising. It was rising. It was from distance out, and it was rising. Luckily for the goalkeeper. And as I was saying, you notice that Linton is looking to find Thomas, but if she look on the wing, they may stand a better chance getting the ball down the wing rather than down the middle.
But the problem is when Linton picks up the ball, the wingers, they are trapped in no man's land because they're not completely back, but they're not completely forward either. So she has no option but to look for Thomas or to go backwards because there's no actual wing play. They are wingers, but there's no actual wing play.
You know, it is so easy from a commentator's point of view to spot these things, but as a coach, you know, sometimes it is so difficult to spot them.
And I can tell you because I also coach as well, and you can see, when you look back on the video of the game, you can see many of the things that the commentators were pointing out that on the field you weren't able to see. It's the superstars looking to, well, they're scoring has slowed down just a bit. They were going at about a goal every 3 minutes. Now they slowed down for some time. They haven't scored in quite a while. I haven't scored in what? It's been 10 minutes, so it's been better on the Diamond Queen's part, but I think they've just taken their foot off the gas pedal a bit. You can see that the man coach Alric, he's gone up into the stands now. He was there next to the barricade. Now he's gone to have a seat because he knows that his girls have done the job.
I say they have won this tournament and quite a long time ago, and I'm not one of the things that I would have loved to see though is, you know, I would have loved to see the superstar exposing more of their bench in this game. This is simply a dead rubber for superstars. This is simply a dead rubber for superstars. And so I would have loved to see them exposing a number of their younger players or even players who are not regular starters on the field today.
Yes, well, I think maybe this may just be a celebratory game, maybe just a show for the fans. The ball comes over the top again, well taken down, shot coming in there. Ooh, it's just wide of the target by Johnson. But that front two in Smeens and Johnson, they're walking very well right now.
Yes, Smeens, Watley, and Johnson. And don't forget Carter on this left flank.
Carter, she's played very well.
Carter has been a standout for me in this tournament. You know, she has run her wing extremely well. She has played some really good football.
We did call for the handball, but Carter, her and Watley, they've been able to bounce off each other well on either side. They provide a very good dynamic wing play, which is what's lacking from the Diamond Queens. We're seeing it here with these two wingers for the superstars there. Because you can see Coach Akimel trusts his wingers so much he's not playing with actual wing backs. He's allowing for Carter to control the entire left side by herself without a left back because he trusts her to get forward and do defensive work as well.
Carter is capable. She's fast, she's fit, and you know, and I've seen Carter not just against the Queens, but you know, I've seen Carter against more established teams, and they simply have no answers for her.
At times she's been completely unplayable, but you can see that for many players because we did see last year that was Edmead. Edmead was brilliant. And the ball comes in and, ooh, it was a great play, but offside was a signal. You can see it was a rasping cross across the face of goal, and the player coming in at the back post was almost able to get a head onto it.
Again, that was Johnson. That was Johnson reading the play well and almost getting ahead to that one.
It's given straight to Edmead. She was one of the star players last season for the
primary school. You see, Edmead has, you know, has grown leaps and bounds coming out of primary school. Here is Smins. Smins scores! A ball served into Smins. And that was good work there. Good combination between Edmead, Johnson, Smins. And Smins got around the defense well and got it to the right of the keeper, who had absolutely no answer. And in the 35th minute of play, it's 8-0.
Now, Millie, I'm not much of a betting man, but would you take the over or the under on 11 goals being scored before the halftime whistle?
Well, you are not a betting man. What make me a betting man? Oh, well, from what we are seeing here, we saw indeed that there was, a drop in the rate that they were scoring, the superstars. And again, this is what I'm talking about. Carter has the whole right flank for herself because Lewis being caught out of position, beaten way down the field, and she doesn't have the legs to get back. She cannot run with Carter.
Coming across there, and just wasn't able to get the decisive touch on that one.
Woefully close to the boot of Johnson. Luckily for the Queens that Johnson didn't get a boot to that one, because had that one deflected off her boot, the goalkeeper was committed already to her left. She had no chance.
And one thing I have to criticize from the Diamond Queens has been the goal kicks. She's not looked to use the wings, either of the wings. She's just gone straight on the middle and straight back to the superstars. Very similar to what the Diamonds did yesterday, just looking to lump it forward and hope from their goal kicks. Here comes Edmead. Edmead looking to drive inside. Edmead lays it off. Will she take the shot? She looks to drive past a couple players and now looks for a left-footed shot. I think she should have taken the shot earlier. Now it's going to be Thomas to pick this one up. Thomas cuts inside past one, but too heavy on the touch. Oh, it's very good strength being shown there by Johnson. Ball over the top to Smeens, and Smeens missed controls on that occasion. It goes to 0. 38 minutes played. They're looking to get into double digits in the first half, the way they're going right now, the superstars.
How many minutes stoppage time you're expecting?
I would give none because it's pretty much a foregone conclusion at this point. But knowing the referees in Angola is always one. There's always at least one.
Well, one referee says that commentators should not criticize referees. And so your duty is not to criticize the referee. It is to encourage them to continue to do the foolishness.
It goes to 0. It goes to 0 here into the last 6 minutes of the first half. It's 8 goals to 0 for the superstars. Ball looking to move over towards the right-hand side, but here they come on to break the Diamond Queens and just lumping it forward with nobody up there, and the superstars can clear.
It's Barbara. Knocked it forward. Larissa Williams picks it up. She's been confronted there and loses it to Shadra. Shadra changes the wing to her more prolific winger, and that's Carter. Carter looks for, doesn't find Johnson. Lewis clears. Shadra picks it up again, gives it to Hodge. Hodge turns, looks to send Smeens running, but Smeens is impeded there. Hinton knocks it wide, but only to Larissa, and that's not a good football at all. She has better quality than that. Just He's playing ping pong ball there. Was Linton? Kicked it to no one. But to give it back to Superstars. Here's Smeens. To Watley. Oh, ball over. Couldn't find Johnson, but finds Watley. And this time the ball has been cleared out by Hippolyte. It's going to be a corner kick. We are into the 40th minute of play. It's 8-0. If you're just joining us, we welcome you to our broadcast. It is the Sunset Home Female League right here at the Raymond Igisha Technical Center in the Valley Anguilla. As we bring the curtains down on the Sunset Home Female League 2021, the Superstars, the reigning and defending champions, holding on to their championship. The only team that has gone unbeaten in this tournament, the Superstars, Louis Clares, only as far as Edmead. Edmead drops it wide to Carter. Carter picks it up, looks for her, and she will not find. Yes, she finds Smeens drops it wide to Watley. Watley back in the middle. She finds Colleen to Smeens. Oh, that's attempted clearance there by Lewis. Lewis doesn't clear. Johnson. It's cleared now by Hippolyte, but only momentarily. Johnson picks it up. Johnson shoots. And cleared now by Harley.
And that was a good save for the keeper in the end because she was completely blinded. She was completely blocked off by her players. So in order to get a foot to that, she did very, very well.
Edmead looks up, finds Hodge. Hodge looking to get around Roach. Does ball ricocheting. It's Colleen. Shoots! Scores! In the 42nd minute of play, it's 9-0. 9-0.
Coach Akimel is very happy, and he should be. The Superstars fans are very happy, and they should be. It's been an excellent showing for the Superstars here today. 9-0, and we still do have some 3 minutes plus at the time to be played in this first half. And I wouldn't bet against them getting 10.
Well, can't see the boat coming out tonight at all. I dare to see that boat come out tonight, Doc.
You can see Coach Eric has made his way back down to the railing, but it's just going over to have a chat with one of his players, and I believe Carter. He's not going into the dugout today. He's refusing to go down into the dugout.
Was he not given a card, a red card in his last game?
Well, if he was, this would be illegal. If he was given a red card, he shouldn't be able to communicate with any of his players right now.
I can't remember if it was a yellow card. I thought that he was given a red card in his last game.
Well, if he had a red, then he shouldn't be able to speak with any of the players right now. But that not being enforced by fourth official John right now, he is more focused on the play. It's Hodge. Hodge looks to send this one inside and is going to find a Johnson. Johnson! Oh, that's brilliant. Oh,
the pass!
Yet, and it should go in.
And
it does go in.
It.
Colleen is going to make it 10-0. Will we see one more?
Well, the keeper, for some reason, doesn't like to play with her hands and paid the price on that occasion. Paid the price. Not wanting to play with her hands. Looking to boot it out. And the ball ends up in the back of her net. 10-0 in the 44th minute of play.
We still have a minute. Will we get that 11th? Here's Carter on the left-hand side. Deandra Carter. It's going to make the same move again. It's going to get past Lewis again. Drives into the box, has a shot on goal, and the keeper's going to save it this time. But it's that same move, just a simple hook, just beating Lewis every single time. So, risky kick, and it's going to find the Superstars again. Ball forward, looking for Johnson, and eventually it's going to be picked up by Hawley, who plays it out wide, and Carter's going to pick this one up. Carter using some good strength. Carter. That's a great turn by Johnson. It's going to leap off a dead ball across the face of goal. Watley picks it up. Watley is actually, she doesn't pick it up in the end there. It's out for a goal kick.
Well, let's see. Coach giving some water and giving some instruction to Lewis, some advice. Giving some advice. And I guess he's now seeing what we are seeing.
And you can see the referee has gone over to fourth official John to give him word on the added time. So there will be added time. Here come the Superstars. Oh, it's a great bit of skill. Ball coming in towards Smains. Smains shoots off the post. Off the post by Smains, and it's going to be a minute.
For what? What was the stoppage in the game? The score is 10 goals to nil.
You don't. What's the point of playing one extra minute to risk one injury to a player when you don't need it? It's 10-0. The game is pretty much over at this point. It's 10 goals to nil.
I want to see the referee's handbook that says in every football game you have to play extra time. I want to see that handbook because this is utter nonsense.
That's a goal that could have been avoided.
A team is up 10 goals to nil in the 45th minute of play. There is a minute added for an extra goal, 11 goals to nil. What does any team or any player benefit? All it further does is demoralize the team that is 10 goals or 11 goals long.
Stat padding at this point, there's no need to have the extra time when there was no stoppage and the game flowed pretty well.
Absolute, not even one stoppage.
There was
not
no
even
injury.
One for injury, not one. But yet we have a minute and a half extra time. A minute and a half extra time with the score being 10 goals to nil. Well, we're going to take you back to master control after words from the man dog.
Well, at halftime, it's 11 goals to nil to the Superstars. I've lost count of who the goal scorers are, but I do know that Smains has a couple. I know that Johnson has a couple. I know that I believe Colleen has a few. And the Diamond Queens, they are really getting a learning experience in this one. But at halftime, it is the Superstars 11 and the Diamond Queens 0. Welcome back to the Raymond Eagleshark Technical Center, and we are receiving news that this game is going to be called off at the halftime whistle. There was a very serious injury that occurred just after the halftime whistle went, and is requiring some very serious attention to the Diamonds FC goalkeeper.
Yes, from news received that something has not right with the goalkeeper, and so we can't disseminate any information, but just to say that this game is going to be the second half will definitely be forfeited by the Queens, and sad to see the game in this way, but that is what is going to happen. As we see now, the Queens, they are shaking hands. They are shaking hands. We are seeing the ambulance is on its way, and we don't want to cause any alarms, and so we are not going to disseminate any further information. But that is how this is how this game is going to end. 11 goals to nil at the half, and that is that. Until, well, I guess tomorrow we're going to be back here live at the Raymond Eagleshark Technical Center.
I know this is very sad, especially due to the recent death that occurs with the man Bones. It's very, very hard to see another player who has gone down, this time on the field, and you just heard the referee blew those 3 blows on the whistle. That signal that the game was off. We see the match commissioner has gone out as well to was speaking to both teams earlier, informing them of the game being called off as the ambulance has rolled into the Raymond Eagleshark Technical Center. So thank you for joining us here on this Saturday evening or Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon, wherever you are in the world. A very somber end to this game, a very sad end to this game, but it was a very exciting game nonetheless. And final scores here with 45 minutes being played. The Superstars 11 and the Diamond Queens 0. Join us tomorrow for some more football action.